Sea Stars and Sunstars, greetings, Patriots. I'm Empress Aziza. So, as I always receive my videos, we have a lot going on. I am here waiting for the bus, so I just thought I would do this video real quick. This is in reference to the power going off in Jamaica. That is deeper than people know, and I guess you guys know that. There were reports of laser sounding weapons, and just before the power went off. This is the connection to Cuba. Cuba has pyramids that are deep underground. So all of these things have connected. Morning. All of these things are connecting. We had Aisho Speed came through the Caribbean. Morning. And he started in Trinidad. Trinidad represents the mouth of the dragon. Then he came to Barbados. He went to a few other islands, and then he went to Jamaica. He spent a longer time in Jamaica. You see, when he came through, he had a code that's attached to him. He doesn't even know it, but he was used as the bait. What this code did, the Draconians have the red cube. The red cube is in this earth. That's why the sun, we are having all these solar flares, because they've been burning out that technology. It's a massive weapon, and that weapon can be used for anything. What he did when he came through, they used his energy to scan. They're looking for a scroll, and the scroll is connected to the emerald grid. The emerald grid is a grid that helps us to remember. So they were actually taken out. The fight was the Galactics actually taking them out. So they basically have no power. Or I should say their power have been weakened. So this also connects now to the grid, the 11th Stargate, which is Glastonbury. So all of these are connected to the islands, especially Barbados. Barbados is the beacon, the sentinel. Barbados is the one that leads the charge for everything. So you're going to see Barbados in play. You're going to see Jamaica in play. Why too? Because Jamaica is connected to Andrew. Andrew is X marks the spot. He had Christ-like qualities. He was one of the disciples, Peter's twin brother, I believe. So he is a patron saint of Ireland, of Scotland. So that has connections here in Barbados. I'm going to go deeper into that as the time go on. But we're having lots of earthquakes here. This has connections to the Caribbean basin. It's not just about Atlantis, it's about those coasts. And you got to ask, why the Caribbean basin? Now, people are fussing because they said, oh, America is stationed off Jamaica, and they're looking at this in all the wrong directions. America is here fighting those draconians to protect the Grail Coast, because if they have access to the Grail Coast, we are back into slavery, another 26,000 year cycle, and it is going to be even more difficult. This also has connections to the Orion constellation, because that's how the red cube functions, based on the Orion constellations. Anyway, I know I sound like I'm all over the place, but I'm gonna do a longer video on this to keep you guys, I don't want to make this too long, to keep you guys abreast, but I know for some of you this makes sense. Anyway, I am Empress Aziza. Talk with you soon. Peace and blessings.